What's up, Ian from Powerhouse Miniatures, how you doing? Welcome to a Warhammer 30k Pro Painted showcase of Roboute Guilliman, or Roboute Guilliman, sorry, from Forge World, Primarch of the Ultramarines. So, absolutely badass. I think it's the fifth one I've done something over the last year or two. I forget when he came out, it wasn't long ago, but I've painted up a few of them now. And the previous ones I've done a slightly different colour base. So this one's like beige, blue, little like pink shades and stuff in there. But I did one that was more of a like celestial grey, like a blue. Yeah, looks like a light blue colour, and they turned out really nice as well. So what I did was basically I googled marble, and it was like a kitchen counter worktop thing that had like white marble with the dark blue striations in it, and then I basically copied across a few little patterns and stuff. So you see it obviously on the side. Yeah, just different sort of colours, and then try to be logical with the patterns as well. So it goes like in a diagonal line across, but then on the pillars it goes in the opposite direction, because obviously it wouldn't be made out of the same piece of marble in like real life or whatever. So yeah, pretty cool. I love the base in this one actually, because it's like geometric and the way it comes apart. So it's like, obviously if you've seen one, this piece comes apart. So it locks above this piece of the base, underneath the actual Guilliman's actual base, underneath this piece, and then it all locks in together, which is awesome. Now I've varnished this a few times, got the gloss and the matte varnish on it, or the purity seal. I think it's a satin varnish actually, to make sure that when you're touching these things, when they rub against each other, it's not going to knock the paint off. Because Forge World sometimes is kind of bad for that. Even if you wash the resin sometimes, you just scrape it and stuff, and you can like flick the bits of paint off, which is super annoying. So like I said, I'm always with the Forge World ones. I'm always super careful to varnish them a few times. So yeah, the base comes away. This thing as well, the little I don't know what you call it actually, like a little emblem thing. I've just blue tacked it on, because where it is for postage, that little thing there is probably going to be really fragile. It's like, because it's just a bulbous piece at the bottom. If you wrap it with bubble wrap, this thing's going to be kind of exposed. So yeah, going to be, again, just careful with them. So they're only blue tacked in for now. His actual base as well sort of comes away from the centre, which is cool. And then again, this one's the same. I've only just basically blue tacked that on. So put that to one side. I see it's drooping already. There you go. Right, there's his spray paint as well, by the way, on my fingers and stuff. I'm not a goth. Not that there's anything wrong with that. So there you go. So the guy in the centre, and we'll zoom in on that. There you go. Yeah. So it was Cantor blue from Citadel Air with magic blue from Vallejo Game Air. I did like a 50-50 mix, and then a pure magic blue. Then a black line thing, like a black line basically, with Vallejo primer, like the black primer, in the drop bottle from Vallejo obviously. Then Temple Guard blue as a bit of a highlight. And I did 1 or 2 layers of the Temple Guard blue, so I'd like fading it all together, like blending it all in, and then a wash of Guilliman blue, and then again, and then Celestra blue, Celestra grey, which obviously a light blue. It's like Wolf grey from Vallejo Game Air, like a really light blue, or Celestra grey or something like that. Or no, Fenrisian blue, I think. Yeah, the Space Wolves one. Just a sort of a lighter colour, and then Celestial Grey. And then in between each layer I did a wash of Guilliman blue, the glaze from Games Workshop as well. And that's pretty much it. So, badass. Love the way they come together. Obviously, because it's like a 54mm miniature, you can pack so much detail in there. And obviously, like Forge World, they're the best miniatures in the world by a long way. They're just so badass, like all the details and all the everything, and then because it's just so perfect for his miniature, obviously in the fluff, and like, you know, he's the leader of the Ultramarines and stuff. Absolutely perfect. So this one I charged 250 quid for, 250, and that's my pretty much standard price for some of the popular Primarchs at least. Oh, 1 second. This thing's just drooping away again. Yeah, so that's what I charge for the sort of the popular Primarchs. Actually, some of them, they don't sell that well. Like, I've noticed that Angron and a few of the others, like maybe Ferrous Manus, don't actually sell that well on eBay and stuff. So basically I've got 2 Angrons on my eBay shop that I've had for like months now. They've not sold, so I reduced their prices down. But generally things like Horus, Ultra, what do you call him? Roboute Guilliman. It's bloody memory's terrible sometimes. Roboute Guilliman and Fulgrim, some of the bigger ones for the really popular legions, they sell much better. So I charge $2.50 for those. But like I said, the others, Angron in particular, I've paid a few of those now, and no one's really made offers, or no one's really interested in them. So that's pretty much it. But yeah, absolutely badass. Like, I've used badass a lot. Badass is one of my favourite words at the minute, but just it's perfect. It's perfect for the Primarch of the Ultramarines, pretty much. Like the pose and the detail work, the height, like the height of the model as well, just the physical size of it, obviously at 54mm. The scenic base, everything, just perfect. So there you go. Roboute Guilliman, Warhammer 30k, Forge World, pro painted at least. Depends who you ask about what pro means and stuff, but there you go. I am a professional, so that's it. So as always, you can find HD pictures on my Facebook page, which is facebook.com/Powerhouse Miniatures, and then put Powerhouse Miniatures into Google. You find all my other stuff. So that's it. Cheers for watching. Have a good one.